What's up guys, Bomboy here and welcome to episode 19 of my part-time PVMer series. In this series I'm just going from a very early game Ironman, which I decided I was only going to get to raids really. Since then Theatre of Blood has been released and the addiction has grown stronger and I am going all the way to maxing if I can. So yeah, if you're new, that's what I'm all about. I'm part-time because I actually have a full-time job, and so I only get to PVM on evenings and weekends when I do get a chance. And this is the last kill of a trip where I'm just trying to get scales. And yeah, I get an uncut onyx, which its timing is quite bad because I have just bought one ready for when I finally get my next Zenite for the Amulet of Torture. So I now have this one spare, but it is a unique, and it's a unique I've never ever had from Zulrah on any account in about 1800 kills basically. So very kind of new for me, very novel. But anyway, the only reason I'm getting that is to get scales so that I can then make these antidote potions ready for doing a big Vorkath task, and it's just going to make life a lot easier than using normal anti-poison potions. So yeah, that's something nice. But as always, I've just got a little break here in the clip, so if you are new here, feel free to subscribe. If you enjoy the videos, feel free to give it a thumbs up. I always really appreciate it. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, that's cool. And let me know why, if you have a reason. And yeah, as always, I hope you actually enjoy the videos. Very quickly here, I got an elite clue scroll and it is garbage. That was from Vorkath. And then a hard, which was even worse, so forget that. And then this is the reason you haven't seen me for kind of 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago I was away for the weekend, which made it very difficult to make the video, so I didn't. And then when I got back, I was a bit burnt out from my Ironman. I've been doing some very intense PVMing, and like it takes up a lot of time. And so I've been working on this pure, and I've trained its range up a fair bit in the last week or so. I've also done a bunch of quests in order to get it ready for Desert Treasure, which, as you can see there, I have completed. You will notice it has 2 defense. It has had 2 defense for about 2 years. I've had this account a very long time. It's not particularly wealthy, and I don't actually do any transferring to it to like train it up faster, so it's a bit of a project. Anyway, back to the main attraction here. We're at Decays, and as you may already know, I absolutely love Decays, but I am so dry on a Berserker ring. So you can see, starting out of this video, I get a warrior ring. That's kill count 365. And yeah, so we're already massively dry of the Berserker ring. And then we go on a little bit further ahead in the task, and we get ourselves another Berserker ring. So I just want to remind you that in the previous video we actually got the Dagannoth Rex pet as well. I can't remember exactly the kill count, but around roughly 350. And yeah, so that was a nice surprise before the B ring. And then as you'll see here, so I got those 2 warrior rings, and then the same trip another Seers ring, which is brilliant. And what I've noticed today is that if you speak to the little pet Rex, you ask him if he has any Berserker rings, and sadly he doesn't, which is surprisingly apt for me. Now I've got, more Slayer as always, and I'm doing a Jad task, and I'm getting faster. However, this one was a bit slow because I actually forgot to turn it into an actual Jad task, so I've got the boost kind of damage turned off after wave 39, and again, gambled the cape, got nothing. Anyway, this is a master clue that I had from another elite from like the Dagannoth Kings basically, and yeah, I got the Zamorak Godsword task, which is such a shame because I have not got that hilt, so that will be dropped. Another master gone to the wind. Finally back at Dagannoth Kings. I did a lot in the space of 2 or 3 days. No, it was 2 days. I did 2 tasks, maybe 3, I can't quite remember. It was a lot. I did a lot of them. And there was another warrior ring, so this is already the 3rd from this kind of section of Dagannoth Kings without getting a Berserker ring. So think about that. By the way, I'm not showing you the Ring of Life drops, so yeah, bear that in mind. Then we get a Dragon Axe. This is actually my 3rd Dragon Axe in total on the account ever, so again, looking at the kill count, prepare yourselves. And then Dragon Axe number 4 for the account, so 2 on this trip. And what are we going to get here? Hopefully a Circle? No. Dragon Axe number 5 for the account, 3rd for the trip. So yeah, we're still hunting Berserker ring and Circle. So we will be coming back to Dagannoth Kings all the time, I imagine. And then we get another Seers ring. So all the cheap rings I'm getting loads of. The Archer's rings is the one I've got the least of, except for the Berserker ring, which I obviously have none of. And then yeah, you may wonder why I'm using an AGS here. I'm just kind of like trying to mix it up. I did a lot of Dagon of Kings in 2 days, or you know, it's very fun and I love it, and I like to change the gear up a bit and try new things out. And the God Sword actually gives you prayer bonus, and it's, you know, because the defenses are so low, it kind of works out for the speed of kill that you want. And it also means I can be really lazy about inventory management because I'm not having a Dragon Defender going everywhere. But there's an Archer's Ring, and that's only, I believe, my 3rd Archer's Ring off the top of my head. And I say only, but if you look at the kill count, you know, and all the other rings I've got, this is kind of the least of all of them. So yeah. And then we're back at Rex again, and we get another warrior ring. So yeah, it's getting, in this video alone, I get 5 rolls at the Berserker ring just off warrior rings, I believe. It's mental. So I know that they're not the exact same drop, but yeah, like, they're the same drop rate, and it's just mental to be this dry on a Berserker ring. You know, on my main, I've had 2 or 3 Berserker rings in one trip, so it's kind of crazy. And then finally, we're back to the Demonic Gorillas, which, you know, I actually kind of enjoy killing now. But here we go. This is my final Zenite to recover. This means after my death at Hydra and losing all that equipment, I now have the complete Zenite set again. So this will be my Amulet of Torture, and I'm so pleased to do it. I don't know why I always get hit after getting the Zenite. There's something about it, I just take damage then. But here we go. Got the boost, made the Amulet, and now I just need to change spellbooks because I'm an Ancient, get my runes out, and get to the house so I can do that. So I'll show you that in just a second. And there it is. Amulet of Torture, enchanted for the 2nd time on this account. So yeah, never thought I'd be doing that again, but mistakes were made. So yeah, that's taken me just about bang on a month, almost to the day, to reobtain all those 3 that I lost. So that was the Amulet of Torture, the Anguish, and the Ring of Suffering. Anyway, here I am preparing for Bandos. I got a bit tired of Slayer, and I really want the Bandos Chestplate. I'm trying to complete all the sets, and I got a Goblin Champion Scroll, which is stupidly rare. So yeah, I guess, you know, my kill count of goblins is probably getting up there now with the Bandos kill count that I do have. So that's another nice thing to have. That means I have 3 of the Champion Scrolls. I believe Skeleton, Ogre, and Goblin on this account. So yeah, we're getting there towards the full collection. Now Bandos, he's been treating me mean, kind of thing. You know, he's trying to keep me keen. He obviously likes to see me. Yeah, so the first thing we get off him after a good solid day's grind is Bandos boots. You know, I've already got them. It is a duplicate. It could have been a chest plate, I guess, in that kind of mentality, but it wasn't. So, you know, Bandos boots will be happy with that. They're amazingly cheap now. It's really sad, but yeah, it's at least it's a drop, and I was quite a lot of kills in. So the next drop we're gonna get is actually, what are we gonna get? A Godsword Shard 1. Yeah. So this is a duplicate. I have a couple of these, and Godsword Shard 1 and 2, I believe. I have a couple of, and I've already got 2 complete blades, so we'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, I was reading the update blogs, and the Vorkath head can now be attached to a range cape in order to get it to pick up the ammo 100% of the time. So for Decays, this is going to be great. So just pointing that out there. Back at Bandos, and this time we'll see what we get. I'll let him drop down for you, but yeah, he's kind of starting to frustrate me. I've done a lot of kill count over the last 5 days, and you know, there we go. Godsword Shard 1, getting quite a few of these shards. A lot of people really struggle to get the shards and get complete blades, but that is my 3rd blade completed, and I've only got 2 hilts, which are both Armadyl. So yeah, I'm having the reverse luck. And then another Bandos kill, and we get ourselves a 3rd pair of tassets. So this replaces the set that I lost to Hydra, to the death at Hydra. So I'm almost completely recovered. I just need to get a Twisted Buckler back, and then I've kind of effectively replaced every item that I lost. So quite pleased to have that done. But yeah, it's still tassets, which could have been a chest plate. Yeah, it's holding me back, because basically I want to get the chest plate, and then once I've got the chest plate, I'll be going back to Slayer in order to do Dagon Kings for a Berserker ring, and then straight to Hydra in order to get the claw and the leather gloves, basically. the reason I really should rush the Hydra Claw is that I've just done raids today with my friend Tim, and we've just managed to analyse the difference basically between having a normal tentacle whip and the Hasta. And my god, like per each phase of Ulm, he gained like 3k points over what I did. He also had the Sanguinesti staff, but yeah, he was mainly on the melee hand, so it was a big dramatic difference in point gain. So need to get that claw. So as an outro, I'm just going to kind of show you where the bank is standing now, to kind of show the recovery, as it were. So yeah, the only things I really am still missing is one Hasta that I lost. Luckily I had 2 spears in the bank already, so I turned one straight into a Hasta, and I believe once I get the claw, I don't really still need a Hasta, so that's cool. I can just not worry about it too much. I'm also still missing the buckler and the fighter torso, but I have no intention of getting the fighter torso back at this point in the game. I'm just going to camp Bandos until I get a chestplate, because I don't need a fighter torso for Bandos, so until I get one there, that's it. I will get a chestplate and then forget the torso forever. I will have to do Barbarian Assault for like diaries at some point, but again, that's really low on my list of priorities, so forget about it for a long time. The Twisted Buckler, I will be going back to raids eventually once I've got the claw for the Hasta, so that I can be more efficient, and then hopefully complete the Ancestral Hat, complete the Ancestral set. I just need the top and the bottoms. I also need to get claws from raids, which would be kind of nice, and I believe that's it for the items from raids, so I'm quite close to completing that. So yeah, a 2.5 bill value bank, nothing in comparison to Mammal or Curses, who have both just passed 10 bill, so huge congratulations to them. But yeah, for me the work keeps on going. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on RuneScape. Take it easy. Peace.